Okay. And that just sent me back. Age 0 years. I was born Princess of Nolan with a fortune of 17,330,616 in Wolverhampton, United Kingdom. 3,364 people were in attendance to celebrate the momentous occasion. My birthday is November 20th. I am a Scorpio. My name is Arina Death. My mother is Poppy Death, the Queen Consort of England, age 30. My father is Luke Death, the King of England, age 45. I have an older sister named Jasmine, the Princess of Shitterton. Wow. We have a family dog named Punky. A stack of love letters has come to my possession. Frankenstein's brain has come to my possession. Age 1. 1 year. My big sister Jasmine started primary school. A bottle of Fireball whiskey has come into my possession. A Space Jam DVD has come into my possession. 2 years. Age 2 years, 6 months. 2 years, nothing happened. I actually do have the Half-Life enabled. Let's see, age 2, 6 months. I started moving to the beat every time I hear 5 seconds of summer on the radio. 3 years old. My big sister Jasmine has been diagnosed with lactose intolerance. My big sister Jasmine and I talked about my imaginary friend. I played frisbee with my bulldog Punky. I gave my bulldog Punky a chicken-flavored dog treat. My father and I discussed my imaginary friend. My father took me to get henna tattoos. Yep. My mother and I had a chat about how yummy mommy's boobie is. Okay. My mother took me to watch a spelling bee at the local elementary school. Age 3, 6 months. After pitching a fit when I was told to stop singing, I became obsessed with getting my way and causing a scene when I didn't get it. An umbrella has come into my possession. A rotary phone has come into my possession. That's the heirloom mini game you could do every 24 hours. My big sister Jasmine and I had a conversation about the raisin I stuck up my nose. We got into an argument. I called her a bugger. My big sister Jasmine and I talked about the pebble I stuck up my nose. We got into an argument, but I apologized. My big sister Jasmine and I had a conversation about why the sky is blue. My father and I discussed our favorite food. My father took me to dinner. My mother and I had a chat about how scary the toilet is when it gets flushed. My mother took me for a swim. I listened to Panic at the Disco with my bulldog Punky. There was something off about my sister lately. That's when I changed her petulance down. My big sister Jasmine and I had a chat about where the water goes when the toilet gets flushed. Age 4, I became friends with Lazari Skeleton. My clothes are looking much more clean now that I am using a handy manny bib when I eat. I went to a meditation class with my friend Lazari. My friend Lazari and I discussed if it was better to wipe from front or the back. I showered my bulldog Punky. 4 years, 6 months. I'm driving people around me crazy because I've started singing the tune to pee whenever I can. I broke my parents' phone and then I lied about it. My big sister Jasmine and I talked about how scary the toilet is when it gets flushed. Jasmine and I discussed why the sky is blue. Jasmine and I talked about how much I hate vegetables. My mother and I discussed our favorite movie character. My mother took me to a DIY workshop at a hardware store. My father and I had a heart-to-heart about why Daddy has so many balloons in his underwear drawer. I know what those really are. My father took me break dancing. My big sister Jasmine and I had a heart-to-heart at the raisin I stuck in my nose. 5 years old. I have been enrolled in primary school at Little Mason Primary School, a private school. I became friends with Millie Lewis. I went to do Pink Floyd karaoke with my friend Lazari. My friend Lazari and I had a chat about our most prized possession. My friend Millie and I discussed Frida Kahlo's mustache. I went fishing with my friend Millie. Jasmine and I had a conversation about the meaning of life. Jasmine and I talked about Frida Kahlo's mustache. We got into an argument, but I apologized. My sister seems like a whole different person. My big sister Jasmine and I had a conversation about our most prized possession. I shared all of life's sorrows with my bulldog Punky. I gave my bulldog Punky some cucumber. Jasmine and I discussed our most prized possession. 5 and 6 months, nothing happened. 6 years. Old, I began studying harder for primary school. I decided to befriend my classmate Daniel. I became friends with Daniel Ladywell. I watched the Orange Sound on YouTube with my friend Daniel. I gave my big sister Jasmine an Amazon Fire tablet. I watched Ayun Consolu on YouTube with my friend Daniel. I watched Razboski on YouTube with my friend Millie. I called my big sister Jasmine motivating. I cleaned out the crate for my bulldog Punky. I watched Vixella on YouTube with my friend Leslie. I love Vixella. She does Sims 4 content. I watched MXR Plays on YouTube with my friend Daniel. I gave my friend Daniel his Nintendo Switch. 6 years and 6 months. My mother says whenever I sing I'm a little teapot, my voice is prettier than Whitney Houston. My big sister Jasmine started secondary school. My bulldog Punky found a quiet place at home and died peacefully. I am suffering from the chicken pox. I made a doctor's appointment. Dr. Wind-Ass, oh my god, established that I'm suffering from the chicken pox. It treated my chicken pox. I'm cured. A funeral urn is come to my possession. Boxing gloves. Had the boxing gloves refurbished. Sold them to an acupuncturist from 1,400 pounds. I mourned my late bulldog Punky. My big sister Jasmine and I had a chat about how much I hate vegetables. My mother and I chatted about the weird sound mommy makes at night. My father took me practicing sumo wrestling. My mother took me to an art museum. My father took me to play in the sprinkles at a local park. My father took me to a theater to see Safari on the Savannah. I watched Mick and Chezzy P1Z on YouTube with my friend Daniel. I watched Lauren Seaside on YouTube with my friend Millie. I love Lauren Seaside. I watched Fun Babe on YouTube with my friend Lazarus. 7 and 6 months. My mother burst into my bedroom looking for Rihanna, but it was just me singing Umbrella into a toy microphone. I punished my classmate Anna with a wedgie after she said her parents think that I'm the worst princess ever. I decided to befriend my classmate Oscar. I became friends with Oscar Chiselhurst. I watched Lavender Town on YouTube with my friend Oscar. I watched Laser Beam on YouTube with my friend Oscar. Now we're current, 8 years old. I am suffering from the flu. I made a doctor's appointment. Dr. Winas established that I'm suffering from the flu. Dr. Winas treated my flu. I'm cured of the flu. I watched Kelsey and Peaches Shay on YouTube with my friend Lazarus. I love her. I watched Carmen King on YouTube with my friend Millie. Don't really like that one. I watched Haley Jean ASMR on YouTube with my friend Daniel. I don't like ASMR channels. I watched Fun Babe on YouTube with my friend Oscar. And now we're caught up. And we live in a castle. And it's not haunted. Dang. Primary school. Study harder. Study for primary school until I went cross-eyed. What else can I do? Oh yeah. I'm gonna get another dog. No, I'm gonna get another pet. Animal shelter. How about this one? My parents refused to buy me a cat named Cecile. Why? How about a dog then? How about Ellie? My parents told me to stop asking them for a pet. Okay. After class, your teacher, Mr. Prude, asked what it's like to live in Gamwhistle Castle. Reward her for your kindness. You rewarded your teacher with a cardboard replica of the throne after she asked what it's like to live there. Okay. Spend time. My father took me to build a pillow fort. Conversation. Talked about whether or not students should wear uniforms. Conversation. My mother had a heart about why swears exist if we're not supposed to say them. Okay, spend time. She took me to a Pilates class. How about this sister? Spend time. My big sister Jasmine took me to help an elder and able to do some chores. Okay, can I ask for a pet now? No, it's still the same. So I'm gonna edge up to 9. Nothing happened. Pets. Animal shelter. Goldfish named Jaws. Yay, they let me adopt her. Awesome, spend time. Treat. Walk. My parents had adopted me a cat named Beatrice from the animal shelter. I've served as a scratching post for my cat Beatrice. I gave my cat Beatrice some couscous. Took my cat Beatrice on a walk to the gas station. Okay, now what? How about some YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Gonna study hard. I watched Zai Let's Plays on YouTube with my friend Daniel. I pulled an all-nighter studying for primary school. And I think that's where I'm actually gonna end it now. Also on my Stardew Valley, I'm actually going to go after Sam, to marry Sam. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Ciao.